Good evening, Libra ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is I'm going to just get you started with your Who's Coming Towards You reading. And, gentlemen, this reading is also valid for alternative lifestyle Libra women as well, okay? Now, this reading again is valid until the end of October, okay? And what I've decided to do is to go on and just use my Lenormand's cards as we see already illustrated, as well as a few other oracle cards to just give you a bit more information into your situation, gentlemen. Okay? So, I first like to start off by just welcoming any new viewers and subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate your subscription. And for you veteran Libras out there, welcome back. Okay? So, in this reading, ladies and gentlemen, please understand that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all Libras out there. And so, the purpose of this reading is that I'm going to just basically tell you what I'm seeing coming up for you as it relates to romance. And I'm going to also give you a description of the female or females that I'm seeing coming towards you, as well as give you possible occupations, okay? All right? So, with that said, let's go on and get started here, okay? I'm going to start off with just first looking at the cards here that fell to the bottom of the deck here, and I selected three. We have the letter, the clover, as well as the fox, okay? So just looking at that, I'm certainly seeing some type of a job opportunity or promotion. This is something just added that I just wanted to throw in there. Okay. So let's start off with just looking at this letter here. All right. So with that card, gentlemen, and you females out there, this card, um, Mercury governs this card, and it's denoted by air signs, Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius. And this card is all about messages of all sorts, to include emails, texts, letters, and any type of telephonic type communication, okay? Next here we have the clover. And so with the clover, Jupiter governs that card and it connects with fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And with that card, as you would imagine, it brings about a lot of luck, success, as well as good fortune and hope, hope for a resolution of a problem that may have been plaguing you. All right. Next, here we have the fox. All right. So with the fox, Neptune governs that card. And once again, it is associated with fire signs. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this fox here is all about betrayal, lies, manipulation, and deceit of all sort here. So I'm going to just combine these cards so I can give you a more consolidated story of what I'm kind of seeing coming towards you, okay? So I feel that many of you seem to have, I'm kind of getting an internet type connection with someone, or it could be somewhat of a long distance, but as a social media, I'm kind of getting type connection I'm getting, and I'm kind of feeling that you're going to receive, or many of you may have already received, um, a steaming, passionate message or love letter or some form of invitation or response that I'm getting that is certainly is going to make you very happy. Okay? I'm getting that perhaps many of you may have been away from this woman here, but either you'll be given a second chance to reconcile your differences, or you're going to have the opportunity to link with someone new that seems to be coming into your life unexpectedly here. Okay. So having, kind of brought through these energies at the bottoms, I'm just going to go on and just dive right on deeply here and just make the connection here with your romance oracle cards here. Because it seems like this woman or women that's coming towards you, it seems, gentlemen, and you females out there, have a past life type connection with this person. You've known this person before in another life, and you know you've been drawn, or have been drawn back together in some way. And as I said, it does in fact look like it's a new love that I'm seeing that's coming towards you here. And I feel that this new love, ladies and gentlemen, has certainly stirred romantic, sexual type feelings within you here. Okay? And it looks like that this month, in particular, your love life, ladies and gentlemen, is certainly ascending to a higher level of commitment. It looks like a lot of you, you're tired of all of the bullshit that you may have gone through with, with another. And you are, it looks like, ready to kind of move forward to make a stronger commitment. But before you do that, it may be wise that you let go of control issues, okay? And try to allow the situation to unfold naturally. And with doing so, you're going to have to be a bit more realistic in your situation, okay? So now let's get back to your reading here and start with just to see what kind of energies are coming towards you, and then we'll wrap it up with the rest of those oracle cards there, okay? We have the woman here, so it's very likely, as I said, that many of you have already met this person here, okay? Because she just jumped right out of the deck as soon as I started shuffling. Okay, so that is the woman that's showing there uh, in your situation there, and I'm kind of feeling that with looking at that card here, it just kind of shows that that woman is certainly coming towards you, and it looks like she's somewhat of a trouble type woman that I'm getting here from many of you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of feeling that she's very destructive. I'm getting. It looks like that she's very anxious, and she potentially, gentlemen, has a mental type disorder. Okay, I feel that she might even works a lot, and I'm seeing thinning or possibly balding type hair, or either a wig or a weave, or so hair extensions. I'm seeing that she possibly wears. She looks petite, okay, or shorter. I'm getting. I feel that she's very restless, cheap, and she carries too much luggage. I'm getting here with this reading. For me to you, I feel that she has visible scars, like stretch marks and possibly tattoos. And for some of you, she might be an individual who is unemployed that I'm getting. Okay? For some of you, she might even be a factory type worker or works in a warehouse. But I'm saying that she's very detached, a bit stubborn. For some of you, she's possibly even older. Okay? I'm saying that she's quite very reclusive, rugged. And she seems to be very critical, very judgmental with the cards that I'm kind of looking there. Okay? A depressed type woman here. She seems like she's feeling guilty, or she's very exhausted. I'm kind of getting that she's very needy. She has a very pessimistic approach to how she does things here. And it looks like that she might even potentially need professional help, because I see that she whines and complains a lot. And I feel that for some of you, she could even work at a job that she hates and simply hasn't been able to perhaps have much success. I'm getting here, possibly in, you know, finding a job, or she might just simply makes money off of her talents here that I'm kind of getting with that just by looking at those cards right there. Okay. So let's get back to your reading here. This card here represents her, all right? And then we have the mice that sits next to that. So with the mice, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, Saturn and Uranus are connected, and it connects with fire signs Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All right. So this card brings about a lot of worries, a lot of stress, as well as someone that feels guilty, or a sense of guiltiness. And then next here we have the Labyrinth, and this card isn't ordinarily a part of the Lenormand's deck here. This is one of those advanced cards that have been inserted. Okay, so with the Labyrinth, this card is all about a frustrating start all over again, despite your fears and, you know, of failure. And then next here, that sits right next to it, we have the mountain. And so with the mountain, that's connected also with Saturn, all right? And earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this card brings about a lot of delays, a lot of blockages to success, a lot of obstacles, as well as a lot of challenges. Okay? And then we have the well. And with the well, this is all about, again, this is one of those additional cards here because most of Lenormand's deck only goes up to 36 cards. So this card is all about, healing after difficulties, as well as you would imagine with a well, wishes coming true, or wishes in fact materializing here. All right. And then next here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the cross. And with the cross, that's connected with both Pluto and Neptune and fire signs, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this card brings out a lot of worries, a lot of despair, as well as sorrows. And lastly, here we have the heart. So with the heart, that's all about passion. It's all about, ladies and gentlemen, seduction. Okay? And this card with the heart, it connects with Venus. Okay? It connects with water signs. Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. All right? So let's go on and just consolidate all of these cards together to just give you a story. All right? So many of you seem to have a rather, or seem to have had a rather toxic type situation with this woman. I'm kind of feeling that an ex is also included here. But despite your problems and how frustrating it's kind of been, really dealing with her, many of you want a new start, but there is, I feel, or there has been a blockage of some sort. Either the two of you are either presently separated, or one of you has blocked communication from the other, perhaps due to cheating, betrayal, lies, and various other types of deception, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm feeling that, however, with the cards here that I'm seeing here, it looks like an auspicious turn of events seem to be ahead for many of you. And I see the two of you reconnecting soon due to, the presence here of this well card, because it's all about wishes coming true. But something still isn't right with your situation, I'm getting. Although you might kind of feel it's your destiny to be with this person, there will still be challenges to come back, which could potentially lead to yet another painful separation, which will free you up to kind of move forward with someone else, which is why I feel that perhaps this new person is entering in your life here. Okay? So these cards are kind of telling you is to try, don't fool yourself, because you got to understand by the presence of this fox here, and it could even be with this new person. So you just want to take cautious with anyone with whom you're dealing, because this is the game player, all right? You know, you need to be a bit more realistic, because this woman is very cunning, very humorous and charming. She's very, very gorgeous woman, but she's very dangerous, I'm feeling. She's flirtatious, very street smart, manipulative, okay? And even potentially a con artist. I'm also getting to that, I'm seeing a lot of drugs and alcohol and all of that stuff that seems to be also showing here, okay? She might even does some type of shady or either illegal type work here, or, just perhaps she takes risk a lot. She might even gamble a lot, and she just, it looks like she's very jealous. I'm seeing a thin, uh, like I said, petite or slim type female here, and I'm seeing reddish highlights or reddish type hair, or a mixture of brown and kind of reddish here that I'm kind of getting here. So just be very careful with her that I'm kind of getting, and in doing so, gentlemen, it may be wise that you go through a realignment process here, okay? And what that means is that you need to try to just make sure that you're cautious, Okay, and just take your time and just go with the flow. Just as this card is telling you about letting the go of control issue, allow the situation to really unfold naturally. Okay? And love your body, ladies and gentlemen, in the process. Okay? Try to let your beauty radiate out, which is what that goddess there is kind of telling you. And know that once you do that, once you really, ladies and gentlemen, really let go of the ties that bind here, the goddess of rebirth is saying that it's now time that you do so. And once you do so, you'll be able to embrace, ladies and gentlemen, the joy or the blessing of life here with this joy goddess. Okay? So, what I like to do, since we've been talking about this female coming towards you, I like to just go on and just give you some clues as to who she might be. Okay, I'm going to, out of these 200 letters, I'm going to select 16 letters to try to give you some clues here. All right, so let's go on and just select these letters now. And I'm going to call them out as I do them, okay? We have an I, okay? We have an E. We have another I, an A. And ladies and gentlemen, these letters may even in fact spell out the entire name of the person with whom you're dealing, okay? We also have another E. That's 5 letters that we have so far. Let's get 11 more. We have an A, okay? A C, a B, an L, an O, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 letters. We got 6 more. We have a G, an F, a T, 3 more, an I, an O, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more. Okay. And we have an E. All right. So I'm going to call them back to you to make sure that you have them. We have 3 E's. Okay. We have 2 A's, 2 I's. We have 2 O's. We have an L, a B, an F, I. Actually, we have 3 I's, I'm sorry. A T, a G, and a C. All right? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, let's just look at a few things that you might consider surrendering as you move forward during this time period in question, okay? Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to miracles. Try to just be open to knowing that miracles are, in fact, all around you. This card wants you to feel and know that these events are, in fact, real and they're going to materialize, okay? Again, try to let go of any resistance and really banish any doubts or fears that miracles can, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, happen, okay? Surrender as well to divine timing, okay? Sometimes divine timing, as you would imagine, often differs from, your ego's timing. So if a goal isn't kind of manifesting fast enough according to your ego, the key is to try to be patient and really trust the universal flow. Okay? Surrender to silence if that's what's needed here, okay? Understand that in quiet meditation or even contemplation, when you're doing that, you're able to kind of let go and kind of enter the stillness that reside within, because silence can certainly heal as well as replenish you, particularly when you're going through this realignment process, as already kind of, as we've already kind of talked about. And last but not least, surrender, ladies and gentlemen. Obsessive thinking. If you're really obsessing about a person or a situation, you got to try to turn the dilemma over to spirit, because really doing so certainly will help bring clarity or even, in fact, solve your problem. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, all right? And send me over your comments. If you like a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultantinc.net, okay? Enjoy your night. Thanks a lot.